pretty awesome experience today. I'm at the Optima Streetcar Challenge, and this is the invitational, which means it's the final event, and they have invited a couple random wild cards in, myself included. So I'm running the Uprev 370Z. It's swapped with a Infiniti Q50 motor, which is a 3.8 liter twin turbo V6. Makes about mid fours horsepower wise, and they're running an autocross section today. So we're doing two different sessions of autocross, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. I did not get a chance to walk the track, so I'm gonna go and see if I can bum a ride with someone who's more experienced than me that will allow me to kind of figure out the track and learn how it works. And got my helmet. We just passed tech. We're doing a quick alignment on it, and I say we, it's the guys at Uprev. I'm doing my job of trying not to be a uninformed driver. So that's where I'm going now. I'm gonna go check out these cool cars and see if I can jump in one. How are you? Fantastic. Happy to be here. Thanks for giving me a ride, man.
Definitely.
This is his beautiful car.
I'll try not to get too sideways for you.
Yeah, right. That's what I like. Tell us a little bit about it.
So it's a 79 Camaro. It's got a 420 cubic inch small block in it. 315s on all four corners. Penske shocks on all four corners. Scratch built suspension. We all did it all ourselves.
Cool.
Been 5 years doing this stuff, and we drag raced it for 5 years before that.
Okay, very cool. I'm really looking forward to jumping in this thing, and I appreciate you taking me for a lap. I've not gotten a chance to walk or look at this course at all. We've been wrenching on the car all morning, so it's good to get a little teaser of it. Where can we find you on Instagram and stuff like that? What's your...
So my Instagram is @silverc10. So okay. I started off all my car stuff with an old C10 Chevy truck.
Okay, cool.
So hang on to that, but
perfect.
Yep.
All right, awesome. So you guys look for him there. You can see the results of his finishes here. And today we're at the Optima Streetcar Invitational, right? This is the grand finale.
Yeah, this is the big deal. So everybody's been running all season trying to get out here, and this is the baddest group of cars that run in this series. I say it's the baddest group of street cars on earth.
Yeah, absolutely. And where are you in the rankings right now? How you doing?
So we haven't made a run yet. We finished third in the season points.
Okay.
Right close behind two other second-gen Camaros, ironically.
That's fantastic. So you're on podium going into this event, and then this is like the big...
So this one's for all, they'll actually crown a class champion in each class.
Okay.
Here. So they crown the points champion for the regular season, and this is the championship event. So
sweet.
You have the chance to win the class cup.
Awesome.
That's what everybody's shooting for.
Can we look under the hood?
Definitely.
All right, cool. Wow. That's way too clean, man. Way too clean.
Try to keep it clean, keep it easy to work on.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. I like to see the mix of, some hand-built pieces as well as, obviously some bolt-on stuff. Definitely shows that it's a street car, but it's not just a street car, but something you built as well. So very cool.
That's the sick, twisted way we like to come out here and have
fun.
So.
Absolutely. And then we get to street drive them from here to where are we going from here?
Shelby American.
Okay.
Get to go back down into the heart of the Strip in Vegas.
Yeah.
And, try not to get too rowdy.
Try not to get in trouble, basically.
Yeah.
Try not to get caught.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Well, thank you. Let's send it. Woo. So tell us what's going on in here. We've got some fancy looking. This is not some stock interior.
Yeah. So obviously sheet metal dash, cut the weight down.
Mm-hmm.
We've got data logging for the track right here with Solo Storm. So I'm able to go back and review runs between each one and see if I picked up time, where did I pick it up, where did I lose it.
Okay.
And then over here we get the Holley EFI. This is called the Pro Dash. It's a 12.3 inch touchscreen. So we've got every piece of data we could possibly want that's coming out of the sensors on the engine. We've got multiple screens, so you can we've got EGT exhaust gases. We've got multiple different screens to see different things at different times.
Very cool.
I'm able to do tuning, be able to change the idle settings, do all kinds of different stuff there as well.
Awesome. And you also have some music action and a cell phone holder, so it is a street car.
Yep.
It's definitely able to be driven on the street. I love that, man. And also, the don't suck, that's a drifting thing.
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic. I have one of those in my car too, so very important. And then, is this shift lights up here?
Yeah, so shift lights up there. It's progressive, like a Formula One style.
Okay.
And then I've also got, whenever I fire it up, there's a great big TAC display here that lights up bright yellow whenever it's turning 6,800. It tells me.
Nice. I like the cage design too. It's nice and tucked away. It's still very streetable, but still safe. These seats are nice and comfy. They're not like ultra rigid aluminum seats, you know. Very nice car, man. I like it. Here in just a few seconds. Handles way too good for being how big it is.
Yeah, that was pretty slow.
Yeah, I could tell you were hunting for grip here and there, but
yeah.
Nice job on the downshifts too. All right, tell us about that. How'd you like that? What happened?
So it's a lot bigger course than what we normally run with the Optima stuff. So the car's geared to run 65 in first at like 7,000.
Okay.
And so there's two different downshifts in it to get back into the slower sections. And we were actually rev limiter in second on the backside back there. So
how fast is that mean?
That is like, well, I can actually tell you right here on the data. So that is 79.3 miles an hour back there on the back, and that was flashing red and yellow. The cool thing, we'll get the second lap in, and I can go back in and see
overlay.
Yeah, and it breaks it into sections, so you can analyze the sections and see. I gained here, I lost here. It makes it a lot easier to keep it all straight in your head what's happening, especially on a course this big.
Man, I'm gonna get hooked on this and then want to put this kind of stuff in my car. All this technology. All right, this is the end of the trip for Patrick and Alex. You guys killed it.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, you're not leaving? Good. I'm not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm still here for the streetcar challenge. Haven't driven yet. I rode in a car. It was very fast, but it was cool. But yeah, hell of a good time.
Incredible week.
Incredible week. Sema was the jam. Hoonigan's the jam. Lone Star's the jam.
Candid Tires.
Candid Tires.
Let's get up for this.
Yep. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much. Bye.
Have fun.
Is it? All right, we just finished driver's meeting. Alyssa found her favorite friend ever, little Jelly Belly here. But all the cars are now heading to grid. Hopefully you can hear me. There are some pretty cool cars here. There are a couple cars that are definitely not that cool. They're way too far race car. Because remember, this is the ultimate street car challenge. So the idea here is that you build a car that's fast, but that you can still drive to the grocery store. You can still drive on the street. It's legal. It is not too uncomfortable. You're not gonna bust your head on a roll cage or something like that. So important to have that. And they actually assign points for it. They just explain to us the structure of how they do all the points. So there's, driving challenges, but there's also building challenges. They want to see how well you engineered the vehicle. They want to see how well you put it together. Does it look as OEM as possible, which is a huge one for them. And actually the guys at Uprev and I really put the car together in a way that made sure that that was part of the criteria. Now, I know they didn't build, or we didn't build it for this ultimate street car, but the fact that we built it with that mentality in mind really made that kind of just be a shoe-in for us. So the car itself is definitely looks completely stock, looks like it was built by Nissan Infiniti. So we're doing a diff on it right now, but if you look under the hood, everything is built with Nissan parts. It does look a little crowded, but that's how these motors are. All right, standing right here on grid with John from Uprev. We've got the car ready to go. You can see it is the 370Z I've been talking about. Tell us a little bit about what you've done to make this still the ultimate street car.
Oh God, we dropped the turbo, the twin turbo in, finally, It's what we've been wanting Nissan to do forever.
Yeah.
And so we just wanted to make it happen and make it, the street car that everybody wants to buy off the lot.
Absolutely.
And it's a blast to drive, and it's comfortable, and it's quiet. I mean, everything works great.
Everything works. So it's got air conditioning. It's a twin turbo motor from an Infiniti Q50. It's a 3.8 liter twin turbo V6.
Oh, it's a 3.0 liter.
3.0, sorry.
Right.
3.0 liter.
But yeah, we wanted to make a real street car, and it's a blast. The thing just boosts in every gear, no lag, and it just goes. And
fantastic.
I mean, I think it's an amazing car. So, you know, we're up against some really intimidating people out here, but we're just gonna have a blast.
Absolutely.
For short notice, you know, we.
Yeah, he got the golden ticket awarded at Sema, which means, you know, the guys at Optima walk around and they pick out, I think, just a handful of their favorite cars that fit the criteria, and John got one, and here we are with the golden ticket and the 370.
Blown away, and like we were supposed to be back home, like relaxing by now, but
yeah, it's pretty amazing story here. Yeah, so the vacation is extended 2 days, and we're gonna do some driving. All right, you ready? Let's do it.
You don't know what the track looks like?
I have some idea. He gave me a ride earlier, and it was really good.
I would turn the steering off until you need it.
Yeah.
Just to keep the fluid cold.
Agreed. Okay, and then traction control off. Yeah. So, I'm sorry I didn't give you any laps with the burn yard because I was literally burning at the burn yard.
Actual burn yard.
Actually on fire. But we're in a much more comfortable car at least, right?
Yeah, there's AC.
Yeah, isn't this great?
That's nice.
So I'm doing something a little bit out of my element. This is an autocross, but I've got a little bit of practice working at Audi Driving Experience at Coda. We do similar autocrosses, and I would say I'm decent at best. I'm not amazing, but definitely like to have fun with it and kind of get that car communication down and be able to feel out what the car is doing. Overall though, this is just going to be a great time to share this experience with you guys at home and show you what a car built by Uprev with all factory parts more or less is like, you know. So I'm actually enjoying this myself because this is the kind of build personally that I really enjoy and appreciate, because similar to how I am, you know, when I was first building it and I was, you know, learning how to build, I did a bunch of dumb stuff. I made mistakes, I cut things out that I shouldn't have, I removed things because I thought it would save weight, and really it just made the car miserable to drive. And so you've probably seen over the past couple years as I've added things back. I've added power steering, I've added power windows, I've added, you know, glass everywhere instead of Lexan. I'm gonna put carpet back in, and, you know, adding a radio and stuff like that to make it more of a street car. So that's exactly the epitome of this build. This is a street car through and through. No roll cage, no crazy harnesses or bucket seats. It's all factory interior, and we've just got a hot rod motor dropped in under the hood and a couple little tweaks on the suspension, brakes, and tires, and it's good to go. You excited?
Yeah.
All right. Let's put our helmets on.
You drive straight-ish.
Yeah, I know, right? This is gonna be weird, but it should be fun.
Yeah. There's no other cars on track.
Yeah, that's right. There's no tandem. It's single laps, you know, so much different animal. Here we go. The steering is giving me problems. Damn it, I got a cone. Oh shit, missed a cone. Didn't keep my eyes up. Come on, baby. Traction control's supposed to be off. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Oh, I missed the slalom.
Oh boy.
How do you feel?
Felt good.
Any
Not bad.
suspension? Too loose, too tight?
No, I mean, honestly, with just one lap, it's hard to even tell what was me and what was the car.
Okay.
It does push a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit understeer. It's in between gears, and the traction control, even though it says it's off, is not off.
Yeah, no, they do that. Yeah, we'll undo the wheel speed sensors for the next one that you go out.
I think it's okay. I just need to learn to like not engage it, and when it does engage, like just deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm expecting the car to rotate more, and then it's like, nope. And I'm like, fuck, I set myself up for a rotation there. You know what I mean?
Do it.
So I clipped one cone and I missed one slalom gate.
Shit. Okay.
But I can improve.
Okay.
You got it.
Steering still on?
Yep.
Oh, I almost missed it again. Ah, my power steering's killing me. Oh. Damn, I gotta get that slalom. That's freaking killing me.
Power steering on or off?
Keep it on.
That was slower.
Was it really? Jesus Christ. Are you sure? Now, are these with penalties?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
I don't have a radio.
no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh wait, that was faster though.
I lost power steering again. All right, we just finished our second session. What do you think, babe?
Yeah.
I think she likes drifting better. But the car so far has got a couple small issues that we're addressing. So basically, the power steering system is an electric system, and it does have a hydraulic fluid, but it's getting too hot. So, you know, when we put the bigger tires up front, and we're doing a lot of quick steering because it's an autocross setup, without a lot of airflow, you know, it does tend to overheat. And there's not a power steering cooler on the car. So we might add one here in the future. Maybe hopefully before tomorrow, but either way the car is kind of losing power steering halfway through. So that's why we do this, you know, that's why we develop cars at the racetrack, is because we want to find out where the problems are at the extremes. So in this case, the temperature of the power steering is getting too hot and we're losing that, so that's a failure point. But that's exactly why we're here. We're going to fix that, address it, and make this the ultimate street car, you know, maybe not today, but before we're through with it. Other than that, the car feels fantastic. It drives awesome, and I'm having the best time ever just driving someone else's car, to be quite honest. I don't have to worry about crashing mine. And I got a little bit loose a couple times. You know, the traction control is turned off, and it's got tons of power, tons of torque, and it likes to step out, which I'm no stranger to. So I'm definitely enjoying myself. All right, third and final run. Don't forget that damn slalom.
You dropped like
58.
2.5 seconds.
That was like 3.5, 4 seconds.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sorry. Here we go.
Thank you very much.
I can't quick math.
We are here for day 2 of the Optima Streetcar Challenge Invitational. Pretty excited to get to hit the road course today. This is the day where we move from autocross onto the road course. So now I get to put my skills to the test and see if I can be a real race car driver. Overall, the main goal today is just to have a good time, put up some great laps, and not crash the car, which is all important things. And now we're gonna go hit the track and start shredding. All right, we are on grid for the Intermediate Run Group B, which is the class that I'm in today. And I'm gonna be driving this Z on Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I've never driven this course before. I've not really driven this car before yesterday. So yeah, it should be pretty exciting. I'm definitely getting kind of thrown in the deep end here, but as long as we're having a good time, then that's all that really matters. I hope that I can just, put down some clean laps. My goal is to just drive as best as I can with the car provided and with my own skills and just have a good time. So overall, I'm not really used to this kind of thing. I've not done a lot of track driving. I've not driven a non-cage, non-bucket harness car with minimal power steering on a road course like this. So it's certainly all new to me, but it's exciting and keeps things fresh. I'm not worried about banging up my drift car that I'm usually worried about. So this is really nice, nice to have this kind of experience. Okay, I'm gonna start my first session here in just any minute. Gotta remember to drive like 8/10, maybe 7/10. Gotta remember that. Don't push, not a drift car, not my car. I don't own this car. I don't own this car. I don't want to buy this car. Smooth is fast, eyes up. Don't over brake. Late apex. Just feel the rhythm. Okay, well this isn't good. The car's in limp mode.
Grip! I guess we'll just push it from here.
Yeah, I think we lost a belt.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So the belt went, water pump stopped spinning. I saw the temps come up, so I was already like letting it kind of cool down or you know, just chill out. And then went into limp mode, so I pulled right over.
Oh, yeah. It caught the alternator harness. That's why it's throwing a code. So it probably the oil temp and oil pressure sensors got ripped out.
And now we push. The car didn't fare 100% well, but that's again why we come to the racetrack and test. You know, we're here to find out the little weak links of the car. Some of the positives are pretty impressive. The power is fantastic, very linear, boost comes on strong, very, very torquey, no power or no problem with throttle response or anything like that. And the brakes are fantastic. I don't know if you guys saw them. They're these big Akabono Z brakes, very large, very, very grippy. I was telling him if we wanted to, you know, increase them a tiny bit, all we would have to do is pads and maybe some fluid. Everything else about them is fantastic. With the type of tires that are on the car, it's got a lot of great grip. So it could use a little bit stiffer spring rate if we're gonna do this kind of driving. So, you know, track driving, competitive driving, you know, you wanna have typically a little higher spring rate. However, it's a street car, so that's the balance, right? We have to, you know, balance between, is it comfortable on the street and something that I actually want to drive, or is it kind of like a, you know, a track car that is streetable, you know? So that's the difference. I think John likes to keep it, you know, kind of in between, which is kind of where we are right now. He wants it to be something that you could be comfortable driving to Cars and Coffee or to a car meet or anything like that.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to be a street car, and I mean, just watching it out there on the track, and you were pushing people, man. You were not slow.
No, it is very fast.
And the fact that, you know, we actually, we tore the serpentine belt, and I guess there's a TSB on it, and it's unfortunate, but it wasn't like, you know, oh God, we fucked up or anything.
Yeah, it was not catastrophic either.
Yeah, no, that's great. The fact that I get to take the car home and it's a minor fix just kind of makes me feel a lot better. But
right. So I did my job.
Watching it perform, this is the first time we've really pushed it other than some, you know, kind of aggressive street. And so I am tickled. I am fucking happy about this, the way it's performed. It's awesome to watch it out there and just, you know, out there tearing it up.
And what a good looking car too. I mean, this is something that you don't see often. You know, there's a lot of Corvettes out here. There's a lot of Mustangs, fair amount of Camaros, but you don't see a whole lot of Nissan product out here in the racing world of the modern era, unfortunately. So we're trying to encourage Nissan or Nismo to come out with something like this that is, you know, user friendly and easy to buy for the consumer, and something that, you know, you'll see more often, because we love Nissans. I've been driving Nissans forever. I know that John loves Nissans, or he wouldn't be part of this entire project, right? And he wouldn't have been hacking away at their computer systems for however long, 10 plus years probably.
I don't like to think about it. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what started off as a fun side project became my career, and I was like, oh God, what happened?
Right.
But so we're having a blast. I mean, hey, I just got to say, it's like, this is us going to work every day, so.
Yeah, the worst day at the track is better than the best day at the office, right? So that's exactly what we're here to show. And car's in one piece. I didn't smash anything, which is fantastic and a little uncharacteristic for me, but it's not my car, so I'm good at driving other people's cars, you know, in a much more tame manner. And overall, I'm just excited to do some more testing. Are we gonna fix it and get back out there?
Yeah, no, I mean, we're gonna dial this thing in. This has inspired me, I have to say.
Good.
We're gonna kick some ass.
Good. All right, well, stay tuned for more updates. We're gonna get this thing loaded up and we'll see you on the next one. Do the outro. You do it. Your turn. Practice. Thank them for watching. Ask them to subscribe. All that.
Thank you guys for watching us this whole week. Live the best week ever, and make sure to go follow me on Instagram. It's @PatrickCarson. Unfollow Fielding Shredder. Unsubscribe from him. Come over to me. I'm way better. We're gonna be living the dream over there.
Yeah, do that. Definitely do that.
I'm just kidding. Follow him. Follow us all, and we're all gonna live the dream together.
That's right. We'll see you guys on the next one.
The next episode tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We're gonna do it every day.
Every day. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh
That
my
sounds
God.
like a lot of work.
All right. Till next time.
All right.
And stones, won't you leave me, 'cause I can't leave you alone. A crimson wine only works for so long. A cure beneath my fingertips.